All right, I'm with Cory Houdek, who races in the sportsman class here at Hawkeye Downs, and we're going to ask him some questions to kind of get to know you. So,
All right.
4 wins in 2018, great accomplishment. You said it was kind of a tough year. Talk about what happened.
So, we, started out really good. Had to do the family thing, take a little vacation. So we threw in the towel. We were leading the points by 2. And then when we came back, dropped to 6th. But, knew we were going to try to just keep regain from that. And it seemed like, I think the week I got back, kind of had a little bad luck. Just lots of little small things. Then we had a win, and then I had some bad luck, got black flagged. So really hurt the points kind of hard. But, we still picked up 4 wins, which was one off from the guy that won the most this year. But, no big damages to the car or anything like that. So you're going to have that every now and then. You can't have a perfect season all the time. So it was nice to, have the good seasons that I've had and not damage the car real bad, nothing like that. I mean, we don't have enough cars to, we want to keep working on them. So it's kind of nice to not spend long hours in the garage,
Yep, so. And still really not have any major damage.
Yeah, you bet.
Put it on the trailer in one piece and it's probably in the garage in pieces now, or have you actually worked on it?
Actually, it's still sitting in storage. I haven't even looked at it yet. So we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. We got a second car. Don't know if we're going to put that together and have somebody drive that one or not. Not sure what I'm doing quite yet. So
just write a big check to Cory Houdek, and you can be in the driver's seat.
Maybe somebody can drive it. Yeah,
right.
Send in the resumes.
No, send in the money.
Yeah. That's true.
So you've been champion at Hawkeye Downs. What got you started, and why did you start racing?
So kind of grow up in the car world with my dad, selling cars, working on cars. We were always doing something. He would bring me out here even back when Hawkeye Downs was a dirt track. Vaguely remember it a little bit, but pretty much that's what we did every Friday night. Come out to the races, and we knew certain guys that did it, and then my brother got involved in it and raced for quite a few years. And Clint
did very well.
Did really good.
Really well.
Yeah, won a lot of races and stuff, and just kind of got out of it. Decided it wasn't for him, and then I actually bought his car that he had. That kind of got me going there. I did run Thunder Stocks out here on the Saturday night program, which was
that was a blast.
A lot of fun. That was kind of your beginning racing, real low key, but we had good car counts. It was fun.
We had 40 cars.
Yeah.
And you had to race through and sometimes run a B.
Yeah.
Sometimes go home and not go to feature.
Sometimes you had to load up. You didn't make the show. So that was kind of an interesting deal there running that. But we had fun with that. That was a big learning curve. I think I ran that maybe a season and a half. Then I jumped right into Super Stocks at the time is what they called them. And that was kind of your entry-level division out here on the quarter mile. So
the Slam Bang Super Stocks, I think they called them. Yep.
First year of that, that's when we'd average 28 to 30 cars a night. Managed to pick up 1 win, which is a pretty big feat your rookie year.
With that group at that time, that's a great accomplishment.
It was tough. There was 10 or 12 guys that were really tough, and I ended up getting rookie of the year and a feature win that year. So it was fun, big learning curve. And then after that, I guess, kind of caught the sickness and.
You ran a modified, right?
I did modified for a couple seasons. It was fun racing with guys that were your idols growing up, Mike Schulte, Arlo Becker, stuff like that. It was fun. Not quite for me, I guess. I mean, I had a lot of fun out here. I do enjoy the quarter mile racing. I like the 2-3 wide all the time. Always something going on. I do like the speed of the half mile, but.
And now you're a racer sportsman, and
yep. So we. As far as the sportsman goes, they're very similar to stock car hobby stocks like I've always raced. And I had got out of racing, and then
yes, you did.
I did. I got out, sold my new car, sold my trailer, everything, and then one night I got talking with Bob Aronson, and he's a local legend out here, and offered me. We kind of worked out a deal, and I drove one of his cars, and that kind of got me the bug again, I guess. And,
got the sickness, and here you are.
And then. A car that I've always liked and wanted. I heard it was for sale and available, and then I ended up buying it. And so,
you gonna continue on in the sportsman next year?
Planning
Any aspirations
on it,
to get back on a half mile, late mile, or something like that?
Not at this time. Just gonna kind of stick with the sportsman thing. Kind of, you got all the equipment, and that's what we know how to do there.
Well, speaking of half mile, the Mid-American guys come here, and they have a nice little traveling show that they bring here. Great competitors.
It is.
That always bring some challenges to our local guys to switch over to that half mile. Tell us a little bit about why that is.
Yeah, so that traveling series has been going a long time, and it's a great series that doesn't get a lot of media coverage. And some of these drivers, there's a few old late model drivers in there and stuff, but they've got the metric chassis cars figured out. I mean, they're fast, they got great equipment, they travel around. They're kind of different tracks, but they're spending some good money on those cars too. But that caliber of driver, I mean, they're good, they're fun. So when they come here, we get our cars kind of dialed in for that quarter mile. So jumping to the half mile is a big step up. The car handling's a little different. There's different stuff you got to do. I never seem to get as much practice as I need to get into the rhythm with those guys. But this year we're going to try to get out there sooner and hopefully be a little more competitive with them.
Well, that 40 laps is a huge difference on a half mile than it is a 25 or 20 or whatever.
It is.
It is. You can watch from a fan standpoint. Those guys, a rabbit will run out and run for 20 laps fast.
Yeah.
And then you just watch the cagey veterans.
Yeah.
Just start picking them off that last 15 laps. Yeah.
Betcha.
Second half of the race.
Yep. Tire saving, just watching ahead of you, making sure see what's going on. That's when the guys that got a lot of seat time in those cars know, to watch it at the beginning, try to come in strong at the end. So
they're going to be back this year. You're gonna.
You bet. We'll be there for sure. They just released their schedule. They got eight scheduled races there. We're going to try to pick out a few of them for sure. We like the short tracks with them, obviously, because our car's a little more set up for that. But I got the second car. We may try to get that put together and maybe put somebody in there that should hopefully hold their own and do pretty good with those guys. So.
Yeah, but some of those tracks they race, like Rockford, I don't know. Would you take a Mid-Am car to Rockford?
I have the last few years. I've went and ran the National Short Track Championships, and that's a fantastic time. We're running with 30 cars. I mean, you got to race your way into that feature. It's intense out there, 3-4 wide. That track is a brutal track. It's a lot of fun, but there's you just got to really pay attention there.
And a lot of guys have brought some cars home in ill repair after Rockford bit them.
You betcha.
All right. What's your fondest memory of racing over the years, if you can pick one?
Boy, that's
having
tough.
your son there. That's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, that he kind of keeps me going in it. If he didn't like it as much as he does, I don't know what he loves to come out in the garage, help work on the cars, same stuff I was doing when I was his age. So we'll kind of keep going with it as long as he likes to do it. But
and for him, Dab King.
Yeah.
Got to do that.
He's excited. Yeah,
doing the Dab King.
His little signature.
That is
Victory Lane.
We've even done that in Victory Lane for him when he wasn't there. When they were live streaming it. Yeah.
So, but probably one of the best memories. I mean, there's so many. I mean, this will be my 19th or 20th year racing at Hawkeye Downs. So I've got a lot of them. It's hard to choose. I mean, 2009 championship was a good one. Came down into the last night, 1 point behind the leader. So had to put one car between me and the leader that night, and we made it happen and won the feature that night. And was so excited because we won the feature. I didn't even think about winning the championship, and that put the point where I needed it, and then I won the championship. And they sent our timesheets out with it. And it was, really, really close. So it was pretty good. It's almost like a storybook ending.
Storybook ending.
It was.
You
fun.
Race long enough, hopefully you get one of those.
Yeah.
Well, we'll close up with it's a team sport, and you can't do it by yourself.
No, definitely
so
not.
It's always a good idea to thank the people that sponsor you.
You betcha.
And two, well, like Rachel and Steve and everybody that supports you that way.
It's a lot of time, a lot of hours in the garage during the week and stuff. So of course, my wife, kids, family, all the family support is the big number one thing. Because if they didn't support it, we wouldn't be here. Houdek Auto Center in Marion, obviously the dealership, stands behind me. Sperry Engines. He's been taking care of our motors for years, does a great job, keeps us, under the power where we need to be, and reliability. Who else do we got? Anybody new coming on board? Nothing I can think of. Reliable Remodeling Repair came on. They've helped us out quite a bit. Auto Martin, Marion Commercial Vehicle Specialist. He's helped us out quite a bit.
Great guy.
Jeff, he's helped us out quite a bit. Just a lot of people over the years you kind of meet in the car business and say, hey man, I'll help you out the best I can. But the sponsors are kind of what helps drive things. So if you don't get them, it makes it a lot tougher. And
there's a lot of working parts. You have the drivers, you have the fans, of course, the families, the sponsors, the track workers, the people that help put the races on. It's a
big production.
It's a big production. Yep, and we're lucky we get to do this every week, right?
Yeah, you bet.
All right. Well, I think we'll close up on that. Thanks for having us
You bet. Thank you.
Coming in and doing this for us today, buddy.
You bet. Thanks.